Welcome to Shamba Shape-Up.
We have traveled all over East Africa to find hard-working farmers.
We want to celebrate them while giving them the knowledge they need,
so they can adapt and make their farms more productive even while the climate changes.
We want to support them to get better yields and increase their income.
We meet families and enter their kitchens to explore how to cook in cleaner, faster, cheaper ways, while at the same time increasing family nutrition.
We will see how farmers from across the region can benefit from our experts' advice,
while also learning from each other in so many ways.
Join us on these journeys and share in the farmers' experience as they shape up their shambas.
On the Shamba Shape-Up Safari.
Welcome to Shamba Shape-Up.
Today we're in Meru County by the beautiful flowing rivers and the waterfalls.
And we are going to meet an expert farmer.
Wow, this farmer is so special. You know what? She actually has training courses for other farmers around her area.
Maybe she can teach us a thing or two.
Tony, and that is where the challenge is. So Tony, who is going to be the teacher?
And who is going to be the pupil?
That is where the question lies. So, let's find out.
Let's go.
Today, we are in Meru.
And we are visiting a farm covering 3.5 acres run by Rachel Nkadha and her family.
Now, as I was saying, Rachel is a little bit of an expert herself.
That's right. She runs a training class for local farmers in fodder management.
Okay, and here are the cows. Seems they like fodder.
But Rachel doesn't work alone. She is well supported by her husband Joseph, even though he has a full-time job away from the farm.
And Rachel's son Ian is keen to help out too.
Well, time to introduce ourselves and find out whether this excellent farmer needs our help. How is everything?
Fine, thank you. The weather is perfect.
Show us your shamba.
Welcome.
Right.
You can go this
Thank you.
Later.
See you later, Ian.
I started my journey of farming from 2015. I started with dairy farming with 1 cow. Now I have around 13. And when I'm peak, I milk around 160 liters.
Well, I can see Rachel has now progressed to farming kales too.
Perhaps we can help here, Tony. And look, avocado trees.
Well, we have an expert who knows all about avocados.
Yes, and I know she'll love to help.
And here is a coffee. Very, very impressive. Carol, what do you think?
I am so excited. When we see farmers who are organized, farmers who are empowering each other, farmers who work together, that for us is a plus. So Rachel, I'll start with you. Okay. What is the minus that is giving you a headache?
In my Shamba, I would like just to do soil testing so that you can advise me what to do.
The best decision a farmer can make is doing a soil test.
I planted avocados 2 years ago, but they are not doing well. I don't know what's happening.
And also she's doing well. She has taught our children how to plant spinach and skuma wiki. So I'm happy because we are trying to help each other so that we can be financially okay. Yeah.
So you finance your wife,
Yeah.
she trains the children, and also the society. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Carol, time to get to work.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you.
All right. So, while Karu goes to organize the soil test, I'm going to take Rachel to meet Frederick Muthomi from CIAT, the International Center for Tropical Agriculture. Fred trains farmers on how to get more forage plants without having to buy the seeds or seedlings. Today you're in luck because you have two experts. You have Fred and you have Rachel here. So, Fred,
Yes,
what were you telling our farmers?
the way to expand our forage plots. They planted maybe 10 by 10 plots, but now they want to expand. Yeah. So the big question was, do we need to buy some more seeds or we can use the same material? I was telling them you have all the material you need. Just get the splits from the field you have and then expand your field to even half an acre or even an acre from the same 10 by 10 plots that you have.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So farmers, how did you know about Bracharia?
We learned it from Rachel.
I enjoy training farmers about Bracharia because it has very high crude protein compared to our Nepian grass in this area. Also, in our area, it grows faster.
You've been doing a good job.
Thank you.
So, Rachel, how can farmers expand their Bracharia further?
So what they can do, they can just split the little they have so that they can expand to their farms.
What is the first step?
When you go to the farm, you look for the mature stem so that you can uproot it. So you can uproot this one.
So is there a style of uprooting?
There's no style of uprooting. You just need to have your crop uprooted.
And that is our uprooted stem, is it?
Yeah. You can do them like this and get so many of them.
So that's how you split it.
That's how you split it, just like that.
Is that correct, Fred?
You have to make sure that they have the roots.
Yeah,
They have to have
the roots.
Yeah. So if you look at this one, when you split it this way, it has to get all the way to the root. This will be good for planting.
So, Rachel, from what you're having here, how many can you plant?
You can get more than that split.
From one plant, you can get 30.
Yeah.
It's not a do that you need to put in just one split. There are some which are quite small.
You
to
give
grow.
it support by planting
Yeah,
another
you
one.
put 2 or 3.
You put 2 or
Yeah.
3.
The next step is to cut the leaves.
It is important to cut off the old leaves of the split. This way, all the nutrients in the soil will go towards strengthening the plant roots so it can grow strong and healthy new leaves.
Like, how long do I have to stay before I uproot the Bracharia to do the splits?
Before you split, you can give it just 2 seasons. It will be mature for uprooting.
2 seasons.
2 seasons, they're enough.
Fred, how can our farmers be sure they are getting quality material from the stem they're going to uproot?
So when you buy your seeds, maybe from the agrovet of the seed supplier, and you get the light variety which has been certified, you are sure that when you are splitting your forages, you got the right material.
Tell
Yes.
our farmers, when is the right time to plant the split?
So the right time to do the split planting is after the rain, when the soil is already moist.
So, Rachel, where do you prefer yourself to plant your splits?
I prefer a new area,
Okay,
especially on the slope side, prevents soil erosion.
excellent.
Yeah.
When you are planting Bracharia splits, space them 45 centimeters apart row to row and 30 centimeters apart plant to plant. Plant the splits 3 centimeters deep and cover the roots well with the soil.
You come with your split and dig with a panga bit at the middle of the hole. Then you put and make sure your roots are covered, just like this.
And that's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it. As far as that is moisture, your crop will start sprouting.
Thank you.
Welcome, Tony.
Asante, Rachel.
It's important to me when farmers they come for training in my farm. The most interesting thing is that also I learn from the farmers because we share and exchange ideas.
Well, that was great, Tony. Now, my first job today is to help Rachel with her coffee. And I've asked Anthony Oduor from Fertility Africa to bring us his AgroCare soil scanner and give us some advice.
Wow. Rachel,
Yes?
all this is your work.
Yeah, this is my work.
This is your coffee plantation.
Yes.
How many trees do we have here?
430 trees.
430.
Yeah.
This is a good job.
Ah.
Yes.
The coffee is not good as I want. There are some leaves which are yellow in color. And like you help me to know what is the problem,
All right.
like this one.
Okay. So, Anthony,
Yes.
what do you think should be done?
The yellowing, it means there is a deficiency of nutrients. Yeah? But for me to give appropriate advice,
Yes.
I think we should do a soil test for this farm
A soil test.
and see what exactly the problem is it.
Aha.
Yes.
Rachel,
Yes.
soil test.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard the name soil test? Have you ever done a soil test?
I have heard, but I have never done it.
Anthony,
Yes.
why is it important to do a soil test?
Soil test is very important. First, the farmer comes to know the amount of nutrients that is in the soil of that farmer.
Yes.
Secondly, the farmer will come to understand the fertilizer grade that is supposed to use in that farm. Thirdly, also, the farmer will know exact amount of fertilizer that's supposed to use in his farm or her farm. And then fourthly, the farmer can be able to increase his yield or her yield if he follow the recommendations fully. Those are the 4 major importance of soil test. Yes.
How can it cost to have a soil test? A small scale farmer like me.
It's very affordable.
In fact, a soil test can cost as little as 1,500 shillings plus transport for the expert.
Now, I'm going to come to time management.
Yes.
How long does a soil test take?
This technology will take 15 minutes to get the results after I've started working on the soil.
Very good.
Aha. If they were to do that soil test,
Yes.
are they guaranteed that their crops, in this particular case, the coffee, is it going to have any improvement?
Definitely, when we do a soil test, after analyzing what are some of the problems that the farm is facing,
Yes.
and if we advise on the recommendations that's supposed to use in order to address the nutrient deficiency, and there are also other factors like pest and disease management, and also the amount of moisture in your farm. All these factors will come together, definitely will increase your yield in your farm. Yes.
Okay, so you think you can do that soil test right now?
Yes, we can do the soil test here.
Rachel, you have the time?
I'm ready.
I have the time. Let's do it.
To test the soil, Anthony needs to take samples from across the field. It's best to work in a zigzag pattern, something like this. The samples are then mixed together in a bucket. A small selection is then placed into the hand scanner and a digital scan takes place. Thanks to this technology, the soil no longer has to be physically sent to the lab for testing. It's all done in this device and then shared on your mobile phone.
So, Anthony,
Yes,
are you
Carol.
ready with the results?
Yes, I'm ready with the results.
It's been 15 minutes, approximately. Okay, let's have them.
Okay.
The results can be printed out so that the farmer has a record of the soil quality and advice on what to do to improve depending on the crop to be grown.
I was just hearing about the soil test, but when the soil care came to my farm and did it, it was just 15 minutes and gave me the result and I was happy.
So if you look down there, there is a soil fertility status table.
Yes.
Your pH is very low.
Okay.
Your organic carbon is sufficient, is adequate. Your nitrogen is high, your phosphorus is high, your potassium is high. So with that, we have given you also a recommendation what you're supposed to do to ameliorate your soil, and also your fertilizer recommendation that you're supposed to do. So soil pH is usually very crucial.
All right, and so what is the solution?
The solution is we have written to her, she'll apply lime, agricultural lime. You need to apply it in January or February, September or August. When it's dry, that's the best time to apply your lime and organic matter.
All right.
Yes.
Different crops require a different pH. That's the level of acidity in the soil. If Rachel corrects her soil pH to match coffee, the trees will get the nutrients that they need. The leaves will recover and the yield will increase.
I'm impressed and thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm happy.
Wow, that is pleasing. I'm getting a bit thirsty. With your permission, am I allowed to just look for a few berries to make myself some fresh coffee?
You can.
Wow,
There are so many here.
I'll do exactly that. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, let's see if I can find some ripe coffee beans.
Now, where is Carol? I'm sure she's here somewhere in these coffee trees. Looking for ripe berries, I expect. She loves her coffee, that one. There, I can see her. There you are, Carol.
Tony, the person I wanted to see. So how's it going?
You know what? It ended up with me being the student.
I thought so. And how was it?
I was the best student, and our farmer has learned so much.
And still more to come after the break.
How to irrigate avocados,
And what to do about pests on your vegetables.
Welcome back.
To Shamba Shape-Up. We are in Meru, and we are visiting farmer Rachel Katha.
we've seen how a soil test can help increase yield,
And how to save money by making splits.
but we also want to find out about irrigating avocados.
And what to do if you have pests on your vegetables.
No time to waste.
Let's go back to work.
Let's go.
Now my next job is to help out Rachel's son Ian. He started a vegetable plot growing kales, but there are signs of pests eating the leaves. Young farmers like Ian are our future. So I want to see if I can help. Let me walk around. Let's have a look at this. Are you having any challenges with your vegetables?
Yes, some pests, these ones.
Ah, do you know what it is?
No.
Well, neither do I, but I think I'll send a photo to Shamba, and then we just wait. Maybe they can tell us what this is and what we can do about it.
Yes.
So, you enjoy farming?
Yes.
Would you like other young people like you to start farming?
Farming is very good to get out of your comfortable zone.
Keep it up, keep it up. Oh, wait. Ah, the results from Shamba.
Yes.
You see, they are saying this is a pest and you need to practice something called push-pull.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of push-pull?
No.
So what we're going to do, we're going to show you this video. Have a look at it. I have been hearing of a natural and chemical-free methods to get rid of pests in vegetables. So I have decided to come to Isipe and see what we can learn. Isipe is the International Center of Insect Physiology and Ecology, which means they know what there is to know about how to get rid of insects if they are attacking your crops. And I am meeting Dickens Nyagol. First, he's going to show me a typical field where farmers plant a single vegetable crop.
We are in a plot where the farmers normally plant kales mono like this.
Mono?
Yeah, mono.
Meaning what?
Meaning that they plant kales without intercropping with any other crop.
Just kales?
Just kales.
By themselves?
By themselves.
I'm not happy with the way they look, are you?
No, I'm not happy. And the problem here is that when you plant mono like this, you end up having problems with the pests, the insect pests that damage kales.
What kind of pests can we see here?
It is the diamond bark moth that feed on the leaves and damage the crop like this. With this kind of damage, it means the farmer is getting a total loss. We have a solution.
We do?
We have a technology developed here at Isipe, which is able to control the pests of vegetables.
Can you show me the technology?
Oh, yes.
Let's
I can
go
show you.
have a
Let's
look.
go. Yes. The solution is the push-pull technology.
Push-pull technology?
Yes.
What is that?
Push-pull technology was developed to control stem borers, to control staggerweed, and also lately to control fall armyworm. And it involves intercropping desmodium with the crops, maize crop or vegetable crops.
Sounds exciting.
Yes.
Let's move on.
Okay.
But now, the scientists at Isipe have found out that push-pull technology can protect vegetable crops like kales as well.
This is the push-pull. You see, we have intercropped kales with desmodium. Desmodium is now protecting the kales plant. As you can see, the leaves are good.
Yes.
Yes.
Quite different from the plot we have seen
From the plot
there.
we are seeing there, yes.
So how does desmodium here help?
Okay, the desmodium here helps by producing the smell that the pests of kales don't like. So they are pushed out of the field. And at the same time, desmodium produces a smell that attracts the parasites that come and kill any of the pests that might have remained on the kales vegetable.
So it pushes away the bad guys.
The bad guy.
And attracts a few good guys.
Yes.
To come to finish off the bad guys.
The bad guys who might have remained on the kales.
That's interesting.
Very interesting. And it is easy to plant. You just plant a line of desmodium, another line of desmodium at 75 centimeters between the lines. And in between, you put a line of kales.
And no pesticide?
No pesticide is used.
This is
and of
amazing.
course, you know, desmodium also being a legume, it fixes nitrogen in the soil. It improves the soil fertility. And therefore, no chemical fertilizer is used to grow this crop.
When does a farmer plant desmodium?
The desmodium and maize and vegetables can be planted at the same time during the beginning of the season.
And is it only kales that you can plant desmodium in the lines?
No, here in this plot we are seeing kales. In other plots we are also growing with the tomatoes.
I can see tomatoes
yes,
there.
and we are also growing with onions. But also, you can also still put maize.
So the farmer can plant maize?
The farmer can still plant maize.
And still enjoy the benefits of vegetables at the same time?
Yes.
As he's waiting for the maize to mature?
To mature, yes.
Good. So do you think you'll be able to follow what you have seen on the video?
Yes.
All right.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you later.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that push-pull technology looks very exciting. And I'm told that desmodium makes a great feed for cows too. I'm sure if Ian plants desmodium in between his scales as his CP recommends, he'll get a bumper harvest.
Welcome to the Shamba Shape-Up Farming News for Kenya. In the coming week, we expect lots of rain across most parts of Kenya. However, northwestern, the county of Turkana, will have less rain of between 5 to 15 millimeters. Northeastern, lower eastern and coastal regions have moderate rain of 25 to 50 millimeters. This includes Mandera, Wajir, Isiolo, Garissa, Tana River, Lamu, Kilifi, Mombasa and Kwale. The central part of Kenya and neighboring counties including Laikipia, Meru, Nyeri and Nyandarua expect rain of over 50 millimeters and above. The same goes for Nairobi, Machakos and Kiambu. Tharaka Nithi, Embu and Kirinyaga will have similar rain of over 50 millimeters. Central Rift and part of Northern Rift Valley, Trans Nzoia and Uasin Gishu expect rains of above 50 millimeters. However, South Rift, Nakuru, Bomet, Narok and Kajiado are having rainfall above 75 millimeters. This week, Western and Nyanza regions will get reduced rainfall compared to last week, but will still be above 50 millimeters. Counties included are Bungoma, Kakamega, Siaya, Vihiga, Kisumu, Homa Bay, Migori, Kisii and Nyamira. Farmers, the long rains are here. It's planting time. Choose KEFIS certified seed for your area. Grow crops that do better than others in your area. This is also the time to plant trees to help conserve and improve your soil. You can pick fruit or timber trees. Get in touch with iShamba for more tips. Call 0711 082 606. See you next week on the Shamba Shape-Up Farming News.
So, our final expert today is Bridget Mwangi from Olivado. Rachel has recently begun farming avocado trees and she wants some advice.
She's very keen on her avocados. She's just started planting. She has about how many trees?
Around 7 trees.
7 trees.
This one is 1 year old. It is not growing well. It just started growth. Yeah. Can you advise me what to do?
If I look around, I can see the grass is just 1 foot from the tree. Yeah. If you want to plant the grass near the avocado tree, you just do a square, for 3 foot by 3 foot. Yeah. Because the nutrients will compete with the tree. Okay. Yes, because the nevia will be faster growing more than the avocado. So all the nutrients will go to the grass. That's why I devised 3 foot by 2 foot instead of 1 foot. Okay. Yes.
So, remember, young avocado trees need a lot of nutrients to grow. So don't plant any fast-growing crops like Napier grass too close, or they'll take away nutrients and water too. Leave at least 3 feet or 1 meter from the base of the avocado tree clear of any competing plants like Napier grass. Instead, apply mulch or a cover crop to keep the water content of the soil.
What else do you think the problem could be?
Watering.
Watering. You've talked about water.
Yes.
How are you watering your avocado?
During the dry season, I put just a sprinkler because of the grass and maize.
All right, Bridget, why is it important to water or irrigate your avocado?
1, because we want the tree to grow. 2, the yield. If you don't water, you'll not get enough fruits. And this is the business. This one we are going to water according to the size of the tree and the age of the tree.
All right. So maybe if I have several trees, maybe there's one that is 1 year old, one is 2 year old, the other is 10 year old. How much?
The new planted per day is between 1 liter and 2 liters per day. That is new planted. 2 to 3 years, it needs like 3 liters to 5 liters. From there, you just add water 5 liters. 8 years to 10 years, that's between like 20 liters of water.
So, to give your avocado trees the best chance to grow and produce a high yield, it's important to remember that avocados need a lot of water. The most critical age for watering is when the seedlings have just been planted. So, from planting up until 2 years old, trees should be given 1 to 2 liters a day. Trees between 3 and 5 years should receive 3 to 5 liters a day. Trees between 6 and 8 years should receive 20 to 40 liters a day. And 10-year-old trees should receive 80 to 100 liters a day.
When is the right time to put water? How will I know?
So what you shall do, you just use panga you just dig near the roots. You get the soil from there.
Yeah.
You squeeze it with your hands tight.
Yeah.
Because it's rain season.
It's compact.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when it's not rain season,
Yes.
or there's not enough moisture for the tree, it squabbles like this.
Okay.
So that's the right time to water.
To water it.
Yes, when it's like this, you're not supposed to water.
Okay.
Yes, because there's enough water.
Oh.
Again, you can do the mulching
Oh.
to retain the water.
Okay.
Are there other ways of watering the avocado?
Yes. Like now, you can use drip irrigation. Most of the farmers, maybe they don't have enough money to do that. You can use the bottle irrigation. In every tree, you just put the bottle down once with a small hole all the time.
Okay.
Yes.
That's much easier.
Very easy.
Okay.
Yes.
So we can do that now?
Yes, we can.
A convenient way to make sure your young trees get enough water is to use a bottle and make a small hole. This allows the water to leak out slowly and soak into the soil around the tree and not run off the surface.
Ah, Caro, I'm still searching for you. I hope I'm not late.
Oh, Tony, you're right on time. We just finished here.
All right, good. Now, farmers, are you happy to see us?
Yeah, we are very happy. So, and we will come another time to come and see what you have taught us. And we are very happy. We'll come again.
I'm happy. You came the right time. I'll do whatever you have taught me. Yeah. The advice I can give to the farmers who are watching this show, it will be watching the Shamba shape up. They can get mono orange. You watch it in your home, so you can enjoy it and be trained for free.
Well, our work here is done. And we'll see you in the next Shamba.